Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be showing you this zoo that I've been working on for quite a while. So here, this was the first habitat we built. I'm going to kind of like go from here. So this is our black-tailed prairie dogs. There's quite a bunch of them here, and it's always fun seeing them rush over to a feeding station. Hopefully they are hungry, so they might be going to preparing food. Okay, so we'll quickly speed the game up so we can take a look at all the prairie dogs rushing over to get their food. But yeah, they've basically just got like a little desert enclosure, and then at the top they've kind of got like a bit of grass to change it up a bit. Now watch this. So first he's going to go up to the melon feeder. 3, 2, 1. All of these little furry guys going over to get their food. Now we're going to go over to probably one of my favourite exhibits, the moose. So this is Logan the moose. He's quite an old boy, but he's got a nice little shelter here. Now when it comes to making this zoo, it was actually fairly hard, because I grouped a lot of stuff and changing stuff over to move it over, making sure the animals don't die, keeping the guests happy. It was all very stressful. Over here we've got Iffy the aardvark, and just got a little space to wander. I do want to add some more footage here at some point. Over here we've got Gorilla Island. So we've got 4 Western Roller gorillas and 2 Aldabra tortoises. Now the backstory behind the gorillas' names, I'm not sure whether, okay, they're all in here, but they were all based off, so I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen, there's a TV programme on BBC iPlayer called The Zoo. There's 4 gorillas, so there's Dave, Jeffrey, Hank, and then their lead, and then the boss, Jurgen. Quite a good TV show, and I've kind of based it off, and I put a couple of tortoises in to add something to the bottom, but they don't get fed because they both eat 2 separate things. So I'm not sure where the tortoises actually are. 2 Aldabra tortoises, I'm not sure where they are. Oh, okay, well, one of them's over here. Moving on, we're going to go to one of our male cougars. This is Wovaka. No idea where he is. I always do this. There we go. Here is Wovaka. Honestly, it's always hard to find him because he's probably always going to be like lying down somewhere, and God knows where he is. Moving on, we're going to have the second one, which is actually his brother. This is Tesrata, who you can obviously just see is right now taking down one of their enrichment items. Over here we have the North American beaver. 3 of them, mum, dad, and daughter. With my first time doing an underwater viewing, and it went fairly well. Didn't actually go that bad. So the beavers, they also have a dam here that I got off the workshop, which definitely added to it. Then I also built this custom-made enclosure for the beaver, so it's kind of like a little dam, but also it's a really nice sheltered part. We've got all the ATMs here, there's a path there, but I'm not going to go there. Here we have a crossover habitat, the Lar Gibbon and the Asian small-clawed otter. So this is where the Lar Gibbons can go if they want to ever have a break. And they actually do go here more often. Any other time they probably need to come here for their food. And so they can access it by going up and down these things. But yeah, really nice. So when I was building the path here, I had this gap here, so I decided to put the Sussex chicken. So we've got like quite a few of them, just a little filling in habitat. Another entrance over here, and I think I forgot to mention there's also one here, and I forgot to tell you, ignore that. I forgot to tell you about this. So this is the little inside viewing for the gorilla. So you've got, and then there's also these guest seatings here for the animal talk. Moving back over here, we've got our own exhibit animal. This is the sloth, just a little walkthrough habitat to add to that. One of my favourite habitats, the California sea lions. First we're going to go over to take a look at the underwater viewing. Really good view here. You can definitely tell. This is only my second underwater viewing, believe it or not. And that is such a good thing. Anyway, on the surface it looks like this, and I built my own custom platforms here because I don't have the aquatic pack. They've got their food units right here, and bro, Archie. I mean, Archie, he's got all the girls. He's got every single one, but then, where's Ethan? Ethan? Archie's definitely the dominant male, because look, he hasn't got any. Anyway, but yeah, that's it for this little section here. Moving on, we've got the Baratopia and the proboscis monkey. Nice little habitat, and then, so the tapirs, they've got all of this little water here, and then the monkeys, they can go up here and look at all this. Believe it or not, I named the habitat a tapir and nose monkey, because I generally could not be bothered to name it, because well, what is that? Just the nose monkey, everyone knows it by that. Over here, this habitat I built literally just before I started recording this video. They've got the Arctic fox. There's a couple of them in here, but what I have two blue morphs, one male, one female. So I've made it so they aren't on contraceptives, so that only them two aren't. So then they can bam breed baby. I found this lovely borean orangutan habitat off the workshop. I'm gonna creator is on the screen. It's really nice, and you go in, you've got this little inside viewing. I don't know where they are, so we've got the female here, or one of the females. Adahara, the male, is over here. Habiba is running around over here. And I really like these things, like how they go down, they can kind of like lock the orangutan in here. But that is all for the zoo for now. Really hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what habitats you want to see. Okay, so some of the animals, some of the packs I do not have. So yeah, I do deeply regret not, because right now it's 50% off. My dumb brain, I didn't get both the grassland and the North America pack, and I just feel so stupid now. I've literally been regretting that for so long. Pretty much like as soon as I after got the thing. But yeah, I'm going to be carrying on here. Probably the next habitat will go along here of some sort. But yeah, thanks for watching everybody. Hit that subscribe button down below. Let me know what else you'd like to see in the future.